Hello, and welcome to your weekly message here at First Congregational Church, Milford, New Hampshire. I'm your pastor, Al Hoyt. Today is Thursday, October 29th. We've got possibly snow coming tomorrow, but the weather looks like it's going to be absolutely gorgeous on Saturday for a trunk or treat. So we have at least 10 trunks volunteered. We hope if you still want to volunteer, you're more than welcome. We have an ample supply of candy, so trunk or treat is on. We still need readers for November 29th through all of December. I sent it out in the all-church email, and I hope lots of you, including some folks that have never done it before. If you're nervous about speaking in front of a whole congregation, this is a great time to sign up because you're only in front of me. We also need candle lighters for Advent, for our Advent services. I have one family who's agreed to do December 20th, and one other family who's considering one day or no, but we would love to have others. I just read today the annual the New Hampshire Conference Weekly Report that cases of COVID are rising again. Now, it's been normal for us when things have slowed down to get 15 to 20 new cases a day. We're now up to 70 to 80 new cases a day, and that is not the trend that we wanted to see. But because of that, we're going to continue to do our worship remotely. It will probably go all the way through to the new year and maybe beyond. So we will be looking at new and different ways of doing worship, of doing Christmas Eve. If you've got some ideas, let me know. Maybe we can work it out. Keep in mind that if you have an idea, it has to be something that we can do on video and do easily on video. So I was reading today, rereading something, and I might have even read this to you before, but I thought under the circumstances, this would be a really great time to read you something that was written in 2004 by Dr. Anthony Fauci. In this book that I've read to you before, This I Believe. And this is Dr. Fauci's essay, A Goal of Service to Mankind. I believe I have a personal responsibility to make a positive impact on society. I've tried to accomplish this goal by choosing a life of public service. I'm a physician and a scientist confronting the challenges of infectious disease. I consider my job as a gift. It allows me to try and help alleviate the suffering of humankind. I have 3 guiding principles that anchor my life, and I think about them every day. First, I have an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. Knowledge goes hand in hand with truth. Something I learned with a bit of tough love from my Jesuit education. First at Regis High School in New York City, and then at Holy Cross College in Worcester, Massachusetts. I consider myself a perpetual student. You seek and learn every day. From an experiment in the labs, from reading a scientific journal, from taking care of a patient. Because of this, I rarely get bored. Second, I believe in striving for excellence. I sweat the big and small stuff. I do not apologize for this. One of the byproducts of being a perfectionist and constantly trying to improve myself are sobering feelings of low-grade anxiety and a nagging sense of inadequacy. But this is not anxiety without a purpose. No, this anxiety keeps me humble. It creates a healthy tension that serves as the catalyst that drives me to fulfill my limited potential. This has made me a better physician and a better scientist. Without this tension, I would not be as focused. I've accepted that I will never know or understand as much as I want. This is what keeps the quest for knowledge exciting. It is one of the reasons I would do my job even if I did not get paid to come to work every day. Third, I believe that as a physician, my goal is to serve humankind. I have spent all of my professional life in public service, most of it involved in research, care of patients, and public health policy concerning the HIV/AIDS epidemic. When I chose to concentrate on AIDS in the 1980s, many of my colleagues thought I was misguided to be focusing all my attention on what was then considered to be just a gay man's disease. But I felt that it was my destiny and was perfectly matched to my training. I knew deep down that this was going to become a public health catastrophe. I am committed to confronting the enormity of this global public health catastrophe and its potential for even greater devastation. Failure to contain it cannot be an option. I believe that to be even marginally successful in working to contain this terrible disease, I must be guided by these principles. I must continually thirst for knowledge, accept nothing short of excellence, and know that the good of the global society is more important and larger than I am. I think, although that was written almost 10 years ago, I think it is probably, actually it's written almost 15 years ago, I think that it's probably as true today with COVID-19 as it was then with HIV and AIDS. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. This week is All Saints' Day. It's beginning of November. There's a lot going on at the church. I hope you're participating in any way you can. I'm sorry this is a little long today, but what have I got better to do? Take good care of yourself. Take good care of those around you. Be happy, be well, and God bless you.